Hi, welcome, and I hope you're doing well. In this video here, I'll be doing a step-by-step on how to clone your current computer over to the larger new SSD drive or the M.2 drive. So in this clone process, all the programs, the windows, the data, the settings, everything will be cloned over identical to your new larger drive. So I get a lot of requests in the comment on my previous video that says people need help and want me to do a video step by step on how to clone the process, and I'm answering those questions, so I'm making this video for them. And if you have any question, please comment below. If you need help with stuff with the computer, send me a comment below. I'm reading your comment, I'm listening to you, and I will make the videos for you. So before I move forward with the step-by-steps, I just ask a small favor back from you is if you can like the video, subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell. I really appreciate you for doing that. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing I'd like you to do is let me explain to you the tools, the programs that you need in order for this clone process to work. Right, so the first thing, I would just go to Amazon. I recommend you to use this software called Acronis. This Acronis software, I have been using them for over 10 years now. They can do your daily backup, your weekly, monthly backup. It's a software that is really good. You plug your external drive in, it will back it up for you. But this process, we're not talking about the backup, we're talking about cloning the hard drive. It does have a feature for what we call the clone disk, and it will clone your current existing computer over to your hard drive, the new hard drive. Now just got to be careful of buying this Acronis. They do have what we call a subscription software and a perpetual software. The perpetual software meaning that you own the license, you pay one time, and you own the license for a lifetime. Okay, the subscription you have to pay yearly. So if I think you go to the website, they make you to pay subscription, and I think the subscription includes backing up your data up to the cloud. I think I'm not too sure. You can go and check out their website here, but in Amazon, I believe that the software is perpetual, meaning that it is not a subscription. So as you can see, some of them they say subscription for one computer, up to 250 gigabyte cloud storage for 1 year subscription for $49.99. But some of them, when I click here, Acronis the True Image, if you scroll down, you can see that it says here perpetual license with 3 months free antivirus program. This is for one PC or for one Mac, right? One or the other. You cannot use both. So what I'll do is I will have all this linked in the description of my video. So if you click the description link, it will direct you to the Amazon website, and this way you can make the purchase. Alright, so software is one thing that you need. The next thing is you need to know whether your computer or the laptop runs on the regular hard drive that you're planning to upgrade to the SSD drive, right? So if you're planning to upgrade your laptop, which your laptop running on the regular hard drive, and you're planning to upgrade to a faster SSD drive, you actually need to have one of these, what we call the adapter. So this is the adapter on Amazon. You can buy it for about 20 bucks. So this is how it looks like, and what you want to do is you want to connect this SSD drive, connect this to your outlet, and then connect the USB to your computer, so that way you can clone what was in the computer, the regular hard drive, clone it over to that new SSD drive. Alright, so you need to have a new hard drive, a new SSD drive, and an adapter for this process, right? So you need to have this, and also you need to have this one right here, which is the SSD drive, the 1 terabyte, or whichever, like 500 gigabytes or 1 terabyte or the 2 terabyte. It is up to you. Pick what you like. Okay, and the second option is if your computer runs on the this one is what we call the M.2 drive. Okay, so if your computer runs on M.2 SSD drive and you want to clone your computer over to this new SSD drive, M.2 drive, you actually need to have what we call this USB adapter. Okay, so this USB adapter is where you can insert your new M.2 drive, which is this one here. So assuming that you bought this, I did not buy this Samsung, I only have this for this video purpose. This is 256 gigabyte and my laptop here runs on 512 gigabyte M.2. Okay, so for this video purpose, the tutorial, I'm using a smaller 256 gigabyte M.2 as my new drive that I'm going to insert into this adapter right here, and then I'm going to clone my laptop over to this new 256 M.2 drive. You follow me so far? So does it make sense now that we are cloning from the laptop over to here, right? So we need to have the adapter to do that clone over. Okay, and finally what you need to have is this USB. So this USB here is just pretty much for me to make the bootable Acronis disk. Okay, so once I downloaded this Acronis and I paid for the program and I install in my laptop, then I need to have this USB and make a bootable disk so that I can boot it up from here. Alright, so let's get started and finish all the explanation already. So I think you get the fundamentals and the basics. So let me go ahead and minimize this. So assuming you went to Amazon, you downloaded the program, you paid for it, now you finish installing the program. So right here, I already have the program installed. I do not have the installation in this video, but I think you get the point. It's very straightforward. Follow the step, install in your laptop, that's it. Simple as that. Alright, so when you finish installing, you will see this page right here. Now, I install as a free trial version. So you might want to have a paid version. So just so you know, the trial version does not allow you to clone the hard drive. Okay, so you don't want to try the trial because you're not going to get clone to work. So you need to have a paid version of this software. Okay, so but for this video purpose, I'm doing it as a trial. But this one right here, I'll be I already make the clone process, as in what I call is I already paid for the software and I make a clone process here. So anyway, let me fast forward. What I need to say is once you install the program, you need to click on Tools. Once you click on the Tools, you click Rescue Media Builder, and then you want to click Simple. Once you click Simple, you can either make it as a disk if you have a CD. If not, then you can plug in the external drive. So let me plug it in. So when I plug it in, you can see that this is called SanDisk and my SanDisk is empty. So let me double check my SanDisk here. It is empty, nothing in there. So if your USB have stuff in it, it will erase. I'm warning you that if your USB have your pictures, your documents, anything in that USB, you need to make a backup before you do this process, because the Acronis will wipe your USB. Okay, so assuming that you already did a backup or this is a brand new one, you just have to click on SanDisk. Okay, and then you need to check this box. It says format the selected media and permanently delete all data, and you click proceed, and that way it will bring you the whole process of erasing the thumb drive and create a bootable disk. Alright, so once you're done with that, you need to kind of shut down the computer. Of course, I'm not going to show you that. Sorry, I mean I don't mean to not show you, but it just I already have the USB. I try to cut down the video short. So once you have that bootable disk created, the next thing you need to do is to turn off your computer. Okay, let's go ahead and shut it down. Okay, so once the computer is turned off, the next thing I need to do is to turn it on. When I turn it on, I need to press F9 on my HP Omen computer. If you have a Dell, you need to press F12. If you have an Asus, you press F8. If you have Lenovo, you press F12. Depending on what laptop that you have, you need to go into this what we call the boot menu. So once I get into this boot manager, the boot menu, I want to select the SanDisk. SanDisk is the one that we plugged in. Remember that we created the USB bootable disk Acronis, and this is the one that we need to boot into. Now, before I select that USB, the one in the middle here, what I need to explain to you here is when you need to insert your new SSD drive. It's either this one for your regular hard drive of this, or for this one right here. So my laptop runs on the M.2, right? So I need to insert I need to upgrade my M.2, so I'll be inserting this in my purpose on the video. So how do I install this? I actually need to remove the screw here. So go ahead and remove that screw. Okay, once that screw is removed, I need to make sure I have this insert all the way in. Okay, once I have it in the right position, I need to put this go stuff right in the center where you can clip onto. So slide it in, it goes like this. Okay, so once you have it aligned in a straight line like this, parallel with the base, you're going to come back here and put the screw back on. Alright, so I have it installed and ready to go. Now, what I'll do is I will go ahead and insert on my other side of the laptop. So as you can see that my M.2 is insert, ready to go. And the USB bootable Acronis is still right here. Okay, so now I need to do is just go ahead and select the SanDisk for the USB. Now, before I do that, like I said, I was doing the two option. If your hard drive run on the regular hard drive, which is installed in that laptop right there, and you're trying to use this as your new SSD drive, you actually need to have this adapter. You got to plug it in, right? Plug this one to your outlet, and then the USB you'll be inserting right here. Instead of inserting this one, you'll be inserting this one right here. Okay, so I think that you kind of get the picture and understand this. So let's go ahead and move forward and do the cloning process. So let me go ahead and press enter. It's going to boot to my USB now. If you are still with me on the video so far and you're doing it, correct, congratulations, you're almost there. I would think that you're probably like halfway through the video, and once the video is done, the cloning is done, you'll be very happy with your new hard drive, the larger drive. Yeah, you'll be I think you'll be happy with it. So you're almost there. Hang in there, and I'll walk you through all the process. Alright, so now when the USB is boot up, you will see this window right here, and what you want to do is you need to click on Tools and Utilities, and then go to what we call the clone disk. Alright, so you want to choose the clone method by automatic, which is recommended. Go ahead and click next. Alright, so here is pretty much explained to you that the built-in, which is the internal computer on this HP laptop, I have the NVMe installed, right, which is the 512. So it's asking you right here, it says source disk. What is the source? The source is coming from my laptop. That's what the source is. So I'm selecting the source as that one. I'm not selecting my SanDisk. My SanDisk is the Acronis bootable disk, right? It's this one right here. So I'm not selecting that one, right? Okay, so I'm selecting the first one and I click next. Now the next thing is ask for destination disk. So you're taking the source from your laptop, you're going to the destination of where? The destination of this one, correct? So this is where the destination that I wanted. So it says right here, not initialized. Well, there's a good news. Why? Because this is a brand new, it's not initialized yet, so that tells me this is where I want it to go, which I know that the capacity is 256, and this is what I wanted to go to as a destination. I'm not going to the SanDisk, I want it to go there, right? So you select that and then click next. Now it would ask you, it would tell you before it would be like this, and after cloning it would look like this, right? Because I have stuff in the laptop, and once the stuff clone into the M.2, the new one, it will look something like this. Something is cloned over, so it's kind of give you before and after, and then all you need to do is just click proceed. And at this point you just have to wait until the cloning process is done. So depending on how much data that you have, and it will take some time, make sure you have the power plugged in. So I always have the power adapter plugged in right here, and you just have to wait. Now I'm not going to wait the whole process in this video here, but I'll explain to you what would happen. So once the cloning is done, you would have a pop-up here and says clone was completed successfully. Click OK, close it. Then you want to shut down the computer. Now when the computer is shut down and turned off, and this is where you need to physically, swap the hard drive. What I mean by that is you would definitely come here, right? Remove the bracket, remove your original hard drive from the laptop, and then swap it over with the one that is here, right? So this process here it will not apply to this video, because I do not know what hard drive that you have or what laptop that you have. You might be having this hard drive right here for not having the M.2 drive. So check out my channel. I might have done some videos on how to do a teardown or how to do a hard drive replacement. You might see your model in my channel here. Just look it up, Uber Geeks, and then go and search for your laptop model. Alright, so once the clone is done, it will tell you it's done, and once it's done, your next step you need to do is to open up your laptop, remove the original hard drive, and then put the new hard drive into that laptop right there, and then put everything back together and turn it on. Your laptop should boot directly to the Windows without any problem. Alright, so I really hope that video helps, and I hope that this video is something that you want to upgrade, and upgrade your drive and get a better SSD drive or whatnot. So again, please like the video, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Until next time, take care folks, see ya.